Welcome in. It's another episode of a baseball podcast. I'm Charles,
I'm PJ.
And I'm Jacob.
and we have episode 21 here, guys. A trading deadline happened. We got to talk about that some. It's a lot to
Yeah.
talk about, and people that care probably have done some research and stuff. But we'll touch on it. How about that? We could touch on the trading deadline and all the stuff that happened there. Sound like a good idea?
Yeah, this sounds like a good idea.
Got some thoughts?
First,
Yeah.
Jacob, I'm looking
Yeah.
over there at you right now.
Uh-huh.
What is happening in your square of our podcast?
So I have applied myself a title that says, it's a little subtitle down there under my name. It says hashtag free Lake Bacher. If there was more room, I would have put hashtag free Liam Hicks. I'm a bit unhappy with some of the trades that the Marlins have made. And I know other people are unhappy with like Lake Bacher's performance, but I don't care. I'm unhappy with it, so I've covered the logo on my hat with some tape here, and I am throwing hashtags around willy nilly. Okay, just hoping something will come about.
We're having a Lake Bacher traded walkout later this week, guys. So if you want to join in,
Pretty much. You know, I don't care about that other pitcher, whoever that one guy was that got traded to the Dodgers, whoever he was that everyone keeps talking about. Lake Bacher is the real
Skelly.
loss.
Yeah.
Yeah, some Tyler Screwball or whatever. I don't remember his name.
Dude, I'm turning over a new leaf this week. I am done until the off season with a guy named Tarek Skubal. I think he wanted to get traded there.
Yeah,
I'm done with him
really.
right now. I'm done.
I agree.
How about you guys?
I agree. I could go off
Old Derek Screwball needs to get it together.
because I heard that the Brewers made a better offer, and the Tigers accepted the Dodgers offer, which isn't even that good. They got like a 28-year-old pitcher, which I don't know how that guy's even a prospect. And then they got like one real prospect, and it's like, you can't be mad at the GM for trying to make his team better. Not that it really
Right.
needs it, but
Right.
it's kind of ridiculous how there can be so much accumulation of talent on one team. And part of me, the conspiracy theorist in me says, I think conspiracist. That's your word of the day.
Word of the day.
Part of me thinks that they traded him to the Dodgers on purpose, so there would be a lockout.
Maybe.
Man,
Maybe.
I don't even know.
What did they gain
guys.
from there being a lockout?
Salary cap, so they don't have to spend as much money. That's what the owner probably told him. Hey, if the Dodgers make an offer, trade him to the Dodgers. He's going to go to the Dodgers anyways. That's his preferred destination, because that's the only team that's going to be able to pay him a bajillion dollars. And that's my thing. Is it's like, the salary floor will help teams. You'll see more teams like Pittsburgh and stuff spend more money, which is good. But the thing is, it's like, what if Cleveland gave Kyle Tucker $70 million and he was average? They'd be screwed. But the Dodgers,
Right.
It's like, whatever. Nobody else
Right.
can do that. That's the problem.
I think this is my problem, guys, and this is just my opinion. I know there's a lot of opinions out there. I don't get why the Detroit Tigers couldn't just wait until deadline day at the very last second to
Right.
accept something. They could have gotten all kinds of offers, but they choose to
could've.
make a deal 48 hours before the deadline. What is that?
Yep.
It must have
feels
been
like
a
they
really
just
good
accepted
offer.
the first one.
It
Must
wasn't.
have been a good offer.
It wasn't. It wasn't a great offer. I understand the Dodgers have a good farm system. I'm not discounting their farm system. But if you look it up, I mean, there got to be better offers than this out there for the 2-time Cy Young Award winner. Okay? There were better offers for Adley Rutschman, the catcher from the Baltimore Orioles, who hasn't been that
Yeah.
great this season. Better
Yeah.
offers for him. What is happening? What is happening?
Cat.
This is Freddie. This is Freddie Cat.
Hey, Freddie. Welcome to the podcast.
Well, and another thing is I know I'm a big Dodgers hater, but I don't hate their GM because he's a great GM and he has the resources available to him. They probably have more scouts than anybody. They have better scouts than anybody. And I know that sounds like I'm just crying, but it's like when you have all the money available to you, you can do these things. So of course they're going to have the best farm system. They should.
Yeah. No, I mean that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
And I'm going to tell you guys why we are salty about this. It's not because Tarek Skubal went to the Dodgers necessarily. It's just because we're fans of the game. We don't want to lock out. It only hurts the
Yeah.
fans. Why do we want a lockout? We don't want that, do we? We want to see games next season. So if there's a lockout, I'm going to be really upset. I'm just going to be
And you
honest
want
with
some
you.
parity, like you don't want to start each season going, well, unless the Dodgers decide to not show up this year, they're going to win the World Series. No, nobody wants that. And I mean,
Well,
even if that was the Braves, even if it was the Braves that were doing this, I'd still be like, it'd be fun as a fan, but it'd be like that, it's not. Who wants to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just because it's the Dodgers. It's just like this isn't fun
It
for the
it
sport.
stops being fun, absolutely. If there's no possibility for anyone else to win, it stops being a fun game, right? I mean that
yes. I tell you what else is not fun for me right now. I apologize. I didn't mean to get on a soapbox today on our show.
We needed
I
to.
mean that is kind of what the show's for though, right?
I
Like
don't
like like
get.
half of it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's a soapbox. It's our own soapbox. It's fine, right?
Yeah,
I
by all
am
means.
honestly really mad at the Braves GM.
Me
I
too.
don't know why we can't get at least someone that you can place kindly behind Chris Sale in that rotation that makes people worried. We can't get Casey Mize or Robbie Ray. We can't get those guys, even if they are terrible for the Braves. At least get them. I don't get that at all.
And
No,
it's
couldn't even
it's
get
like,
Lake Bacher.
well, exactly. And then he comes on there after the deadline and says, "Well, we were exploring what was available to us." And it's like this isn't a new thing. We knew going into the season that we needed another starting pitcher, and you still didn't get one.
I think the problem is like the Braves started out really really hot. So everyone's like, "Oh, this rotation's better than let's on to be." We have better pitchers. I mean, I'm not saying the pitchers in the rotation are terrible. A lot of teams probably would love to have the pitchers the Braves have. But when you get to a deadline and you see all these pitchers coming off the table to all these random teams, and you see these teams who supposedly don't have great farm systems getting these guys, why can't we get one of them? We got one. I mean, we got a guy. He's not a number 2 right behind Chris Sale.
For
That
5.
Yeah, like a number 5. And I know, guys, look, I know people are gonna at me online. They're gonna be like, Charles, the Braves tried to get Jacob deGrom. I know this because the reporters are saying this. I have no proof. Jacob deGrom didn't want to go anywhere. He used his no trade. That's what the no trade is for. Man, guys, I'm salty
Poor
today. I
luck.
apologize. This
It's
first
poor
part of the
luck.
show is a little salty for me.
Yeah,
That's okay.
a little bit,
That's
a little
okay.
bit. But we all have reasons to be a little salty. I'm a
Yeah.
little salty. Charles is a little salty. PJ, you seem a little salty today too.
Can we
I
can we
we
do
all
I'd say
seem
the
something
pretty
though?
salty.
I'd say the trade deadline didn't go well for any of us, I think.
Yeah, it
Look,
feels like my team kind of just gave up for this season and is looking to next season to try and get something going. But it's like, dude, don't do that to me.
isn't it crazy
Yeah.
when they
Welcome to
trade
being a
Liam
Marlins
Hicks
fan.
and then he hits a grand slam?
Yeah,
He hit a
it
grand
is
slam.
crazy when they trade Liam Hicks and he hits a grand slam on his debut for the other team.
The
That's
other Florida
crazy.
team. They're
For the
both in
other
Florida.
Florida. It's not even like he changed environments. He went to Tampa. He went to freaking Tampa. He didn't even go from anywhere crazy. It's not like going from like I went from Miami to New York and now he's playing better. No. All right, he's not Jazz Chisholm. That didn't happen. He went from freaking Miami to Tampa, and all that happened is he got to play in the game and he did what Liam Hicks does, and he hit a grand slam. But the difference is that their team is good enough to get the bases loaded.
The Rays are good, man. Tampa's good. They're a
Yeah.
good team.
They are doing really well. They're
But,
doing
you
really
know,
well.
I just don't understand why they traded him because it's not like he was like a expiring free agent.
No, he was what, injured for a tiny little bit, and then they felt, I guess we have now 3 catchers because we've got Navarreto playing catcher and Joe Mack playing catcher, and we're trying to play Liam Hicks at either first or DH, but we have Connor Norby at first base, who they also traded, and they're taking Agustin Ramirez, a catcher, and putting him at first base. What's going on? What is going on?
don't know. I don't get that at all. I don't
I
get that
don't
one
get
at
it.
all.
I don't get it. And you trade Liam Hicks. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
It's about that money, Jacob. All about that money. That's what it's about.
Did you guys know that Liam Hicks went to Arkansas State?
I did not know that.
Wow.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I
Wow.
didn't know that
Arkansas
either.
State? What?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Wow. Huh.
Okay. I know. We spent the first. Look at this cat. He just crazy. He just wants to.
Wow.
He wants to be in our show. He's like climbing all
Yeah.
over me over here.
Looks
You
like
hear
he's
me
playing.
being all salty over here.
Looks like he's playing banana ball.
He's trying to make me feel better, I guess, about the trading deadline.
Yeah,
However,
he must be. He must be.
However, good news is the trading deadline is over, and now we can just focus on getting to the playoffs, fighting to get to the playoffs, and seeing what happens. Even the Marlins have a chance to make the playoffs. Who knows what could happen there?
Who knows?
Yeah, maybe the trades messed everybody up, you know? Maybe everybody's getting a little bit of a shakeup now.
Do you want to hear from our fan that emailed us?
I would
You
love
wanna
to
hear from him.
Yeah, let's lighten the mood a little bit.
Let's for real. Let's change the subject.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Our buddy Gage has emailed again.
Oh,
And he's a
Gage.
fan of the show. He actually emailed saying, "Hey, when's your next episode going to come out?" And we really appreciate you, Gage. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. He's trying to be a little salty with me in his little email.
Oh.
I'm not going to
Oh my
make this
gosh.
salty.
More salt?
Gage says, "Who's the best team in baseball?" I'm like, bro.
What do you mean?
So this is what I did with his question, guys. I said, "Gage, can I ask you a question instead?" So I gave him a question to answer. And this is the question I gave that I'm going to give to both of you guys too.
Okay.
I'm trying to lighten the mood here.
Okay.
I said, besides being a player, what job in baseball would you like to do? Gage gave me his answer, but I want to know what you guys want. Do you want to know what Gage said first? I don't know what Gage is thinking. Gage chose umpire. That seems like a very hard one to me.
Yeah,
That
seems
is a
rough.
tough one. And that's probably one of the most hated positions publicly, you know? However, you can pull all of the attention to yourself, and that's a pretty amazing feat on the baseball field. Yeah, all the strikeouts, the you know, like all the
Yeah.
crazy stuff. They're like, "You're out of here."
Yeah.
It's great. You know, the little
And then the batter could just go, "I
yeah.
want an ABS challenge, please."
And you can
Oh,
go-
The batter is
man.
challenging. The
And you
strike
can
call.
Yeah, and you can just say, "Nope, sorry, wasn't quick, wasn't fast enough, wasn't fast enough." No. You know,
Exactly.
Have
No,
you
no, no.
guys ever seen
What?
the video of
Get outta
Terry
here.
Collins? Terry Collins, the old Mets manager, and Noah Syndergaard threw behind the hitter and he ejected him. He ejected Noah Syndergaard, and Terry Collins is like, "You got to give the guy a chance. You got to give the guy a
Yeah.
chance." And
Yeah.
the umpire's like, "You're putting us in the jackpot." I don't know what
Yep.
that means, but
yeah.
that would be me. I'd love to do that if I was an umpire. Just like, yeah. You wanna
Oh my
hear about it?
gosh. That's so funny.
Yeah,
That's so
I
funny.
love that video. I love it.
I know this sounds a little old school, but I kind of wish managers could argue with the ump again. I know
Right.
they automatically get ejected now. But used to, you could just see all kind of different cool things happen, funny things happen. They added
Mhm.
to the game, and now it's like, nope, you can't say anything to me. You're out of here. It's so quick.
Like that guy who stole the base when he got ejected, went out to second
Yeah.
base and
Dude,
just
yes.
took it out of there.
Yeah.
Guy's a legend.
No, that is a
Gage,
good one.
I don't know what Gage is thinking. I would not be an umpire. What would you guys choose if you were choosing?
I'm between like one of the broadcasters or something that they have, because like they've got they're for each team, you know. So I would probably want to be one of those broadcasters. They seem like they get to have a lot of fun. And then another possibility, something that's low stress. I think one of the bat boys would be an option, because all
Jacob
you
the Bat
do,
Boy, I can see it.
you go out there, you get the bat, you get the ball, you get the gloves, whatever, and you just go back to the dugout, stand there, maybe take
And you
a
get to
seat.
wear a uniform.
You get to wear a uniform. You get to hang out with the team. You get to go with the team. If you're unlucky, like I always see this at the minor league games, if you're unlucky, you get to be the home team's bat boy that has to go to the other dugout and hang with the opposing team,
Yeah.
and nobody talks to him. He just stands there by himself the whole night. It looks
suck, dude.
so sad, but low stress, probably kind of peaceful for, you know, what a baseball game could be.
Sure. What about
PJ?
you there, PJ?
I don't know. I like that broadcaster. I like that
Yeah.
idea. That'd be
The
fun to just be
broadcasting one
there
would be
and be
so
like,
fun. You just get
"This
to comment
guy's terrible."
on everything. Yeah.
But also, I think
Yeah. Freddie Cat's going crazy over
he
here.
is,
guys.
dude.
Ah,
He's
Freddie
putting
Cat.
on a show today.
Freddie Cat.
I think it'd be fun to be like a scout and then be like, "Hey, you're going over
Ooh.
here to watch this game today," and then you like write back like, "Yeah, this guy's pretty terrible. Don't draft this guy."
That would be good. That would be really good. I think it'd be a lot
Guys.
of fun to try and convince people to come to like your team. You know, like someone
Yeah.
has probably like 3-4 different scouts looking at them, and you get like, no, 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 no. You're
This
really
is the
looking.
place.
You're letting the Orioles talk to you that way, man. Like they actually don't respect you. I heard
We're the Sacramento
say
A's
they-
of Las Vegas.
they don't have any faith in your slider at all. All right,
They're going to get rid of it.
they're going to get rid of the whole thing. They weren't even going to start you. I can give you a better
That's
deal.
funny.
That'd be fun.
I think that'd be fun. That's a great idea. I mean, what's
Yeah,
wrong
that'd
with
be
that
fun.
idea?
Probably the stress of having to travel around and look at other
Yeah.
baseball players and stuff, and not being
Yeah.
able to maintain a healthy home life.
That's probably
There's-
true.
There's two that I would choose that haven't not been mentioned yet,
Really?
but I would like to combine.
Is one of
into
them the hot
one.
dog guy?
No.
Hot dogs.
No. I want to combine these
Hot
two into
dogs.
one job. Okay.
Okay.
The guy who does the announcing, like now hitting number 10, Chipper Jones, that guy,
Be a good one.
and a mascot at the same time.
But mascots
that be
aren't supposed to
fun?
talk. Mascots
Well,
aren't supposed to talk.
In my case, it's talking and it's doing the announcing. That's gonna be awesome.
Charles, you
How-
always
how would
want-
anyone? How would
you
anyone
even
know?
How would anyone know that you're the mascot? You're
You
up
pick
in
up on
the
my-
announce. So you would have just a headset on.
I would be
You're,
doing the
stand,
announcing.
you're standing.
inside
You're
the
standing in
mascot
like
suit.
the stands.
You're standing in the
Yes.
chicken suit in
Yes,
the stands,
yes.
and you've got the headset in the mascot costume, and you're saying, "Now
Now
batting,
batting.
number 10, Chipper Jones."
Exactly.
Like,
You guys got it down. You know what to do.
well,
And then Charles? What happens whenever you're doing
you're
that? and
gonna die of heat exhaustion before
I
you
didn't
get through
say-
a single game.
I didn't
Or when
say it had
someone
to be a
stand next to
terrible
you-
mascot.
someone stands next to you and they're yelling, and so nobody knows who's
Yeah.
batting.
Nobody knows who's batting. You'd have
Or
to
they
have
run
that
into
mic
you.
in your mouth. In it.
Hey, you know
And- yeah, it'd be bad.
when you come up with
Well, it'd be
ideas,
interesting. What?
it is an idea. It's up to other people to figure out the logistics of how that can work. That's not my job as the announcer mascot. That's other
Charles.
people's job.
Charles, you and I both know that when you come up with an idea, it is now your job to figure out the logistics of it. And if other people above you come up with the idea, it's also now your job to figure out the logistics of it. Okay? That's just what we got to do, man.
Well, you know what? Sometimes it's fun just to watch people just try to figure it out and they don't have any
Yeah.
answers. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
that's very true. Very true.
Sometimes it's
man.
fun.
We are, I think it's time, guys. We need to play one of our hit game shows. Which one do we want to play today?
Our hit game shows.
Jacob, you've got a
believe-
game.
I do have a game.
All right.
And it's locked, it's loaded, it's ready to go. I just have to open my handy dandy notebook.
Nice. Good
Yeah, a
job. I'm
little
glad you brought
pen
your
snap.
props.
Dude, I'm all about the props. Now that we have a visual element, I can get really crazy.
So we're going to play Are the Numbers Close? For those of you who have not watched our show or listened to our show, what's the game about?
So, are the numbers close? Basically, the way this game works is I'm going to give you typically like 2, sometimes 3 players, and I will also give you the stats, the categories of stats that I have from each player, and you will have to guess what that stat number is. And so, like for instance, David Ortiz batting average, you'd have to guess what the batting average is, and you want to get as close as possible to the number without going over, just like Price is Right.
Reminder last week. Did who won last week? I can't remember what happened last week. We had a tiebreaker, didn't we?
Last week it was Charles with a tiebreaker. Yes.
Well, let's see what happens this week. PJ always is really good at this. I just get kind of lucky at the game.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair if you want to call it that. So I will read off
Alright.
the players that I have. All right. I've got Jack Morris. You guys know that guy? Old Jack
Yes.
Morris? Vaguely. Yeah, a little before PJ's
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
I've got Roy Halladay
Okay.
Okay.
and Todd Helton.
Okay.
Todd Helton. You know, Todd Helton was a starting quarterback at Tennessee, and then
Ooh.
Peyton Manning took his job.
Really?
Well, Todd
Yep.
Hilton. Rockies
Really?
legend.
Yeah, I thought I'd get a little obscure there with a Rockies legend who's in the Hall of Fame.
All 2 of them.
All 2 of them. Yeah. Okay. So who do you want to start with?
What categories are we doing?
Well, I have 2 of 3 are pitchers. So I've got ERA. I mean, for the pitchers, I have a ton of categories because let's be real, ERA is like the easiest one to guess. I say easy because it's like you can kind of reason that one out. But then you
Yeah.
got like I've got games saved, wins, losses, strikeouts,
Okay.
and saves.
You came with all the pieces of the sandwich. If you pick 2 pitchers and a hitter, let's do a pitcher sandwich. Pitcher, hitter, pitcher, in that order.
Pitcher, hitter, pitcher. Okay. And Todd Helton, of course, I have batting average, home runs, hits, and stolen bases.
Okay, let's do Roy
Hey,
Halladay.
this
Let's
guy
do
ain't stolen
ERA.
bases.
I think the stolen bases is so funny. It's so dang funny.
It's difficult. It's really difficult.
It is.
Yeah,
especially
because
for
some of these
those
guys,
people.
it's super. You wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't guess it. Okay, so we were starting Roy Halladay.
Yes, Roy Halladay.
Okay, Roy Halladay. I've got ERA, games started, wins, losses, strikeouts, and saves.
Saves is out because he's a starting pitcher who didn't have many saves. So ERA for sure. And then what do you think, PJ? You want to do strikeouts a choice?
Let's do games started.
Game started? Oh
Yeah.
man. Okay. Game
I have
started.
no
ERA.
idea. I have no idea.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to guess any of these. So,
Let's play. Let's do ERA first.
all right, ERA first. Who
Roy
wants to
Halladay
start?
is a great pitcher. I'll give you. You want to guess first, PJ? I mean, you can go.
Sure. Okay. I'm gonna say 324.
324.
Solid guess.
I
Very
feel like
solid guess.
I always undersell them for pitchers because I just assume they had a bad year or two.
Yeah.
It happens.
I think 324 is a really good answer. I'm just going to play strategically and just go a little under that just in case. So I'm going to go 3.01. That's my answer.
3.01. All right, and game started.
I don't even know where to start with this.
I don't know. I'll say
I will give you guys a hint. He played from 1998 to 2013.
Okay.
I'll say 412.
It's a pretty
For
solid
games
guess.
started,
Yeah.
412. Okay.
I don't think it's that many. I'm going to say, just to cover the lower bases, I'm going to say 315.
315. All right. And the ERA for a Mr. Roy Halladay is 3.38.
Wow.
PJ. Did
Wow.
PJ get that
PJ
one?
got that one. However, the game started is 390.
Wow. There
And
you go,
I got
Charles.
that one.
PJ, do you want to know how many games he played?
415.
416.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Well done on that. But you didn't get it. But I mean, still, you're very, very close. So
I feel like that's
sadly, Charles
I
gets
feel
it.
like that's every time I guess. Is it's like, oh, that's close, but you didn't get it.
Yeah. Like you get so close every time. You just
That's
happen to
okay.
go either a little over or
A bit
you get
over, yeah.
you
You're in
get
the
under on
ballpark.
one that doesn't
You're
matter.
in the ballpark.
So we said pitcher, batter, pitcher.
Yes.
All right, Todd Helton. Batting average, home runs, hits, stolen bases.
Well, since you picked the oddball one, PJ, earlier, let's do stolen bases for Todd Helton. And I don't care. You want to do batting average or you want to do home runs, whichever one you want to do.
Let's do home runs.
Okay, home runs.
All right.
He hit a lot of home runs. A lot of them.
Okay.
Well, he played in Colorado, so
That is true. He played in Colorado.
that'll help.
I'll
Okay,
guess first.
so-
I'll guess. Let's see. Home runs for Mr. Helton. I'm going to say he hit 399 home runs.
399. You didn't want to go to 400?
Just for fun, I went 399.
Okay.
I don't know if he hit that many. I'm gonna say we'll go 417. How about that? That's one more than 416 for
For what? For what? For Roy
for the
Halladay's
last
games?
for the last number.
Okay, you're just rolling off
Yeah.
numbers. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, it's fun.
Now, how many stolen bases do you think Mr. Helton got?
Oh man. He played quarterback, so maybe he was a bit of an athlete. But he was also a first baseman. I'm gonna say 31. How about that?
That's so funny. I have no idea.
Charles?
31. That's a pretty cool number. He was a tall, lanky guy. I think he probably stole some
That's a
bases.
31. That's a pretty
I'm gonna say he had 40 stolen bases in his
40?
career.
Okay.
Way to go! Take a big leap there, Charles.
Hey, just saying.
So, Mr. Todd Helton's home runs, he had 369.
And I didn't think he was, but then Charles made me
Both you
Reconsider.
sons went over.
We went over,
Busted.
guys.
Big ol' X right there.
Yep.
However, stolen bases. Something beautiful happened here.
What?
He's got 37. Y'all reversed. You switched places.
Oh my god.
Charles, you busted. PJ, you took it. Took that one.
Good job. That's crazy. Crazy good. Crazy good.
Okay. And then
Charles, I
Mr.
noticed you didn't put
Jack
the score up
Morris.
this time.
Yeah, you got to put the score up,
so
Charles.
what's the score? I forgot now.
Oh, when he's losing, he
PJ
forgets
is the only
score.
one. PJ is the only one who got a point that time.
So it's 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. Ta-da!
Yeah, man.
I know. I'm all over the place today. It's okay.
Okay.
No, I just think it's if you would have got the point there, it'd have been up right away.
I
Hey,
mean,
you
it's
guys can see
possible.
my name on there. It says Charles in charge. So I just clicked it on there when I wanted to. That's all.
I mean, he's got the title, PJ.
Hit us with the other one, Jacob.
Can't argue
And
with that.
you're just a guy.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true.
And all right, Jack Morris. We've got ERA, games started, wins, losses, strikeouts, and saves.
That's such a difficult one. I think of Jack Morris as a starting pitcher, so I don't think he
Yeah.
had many saves.
Play for the Tigers, right?
He played for the Tigers. He also played for, I want to say, played for the Twins, because I think I remember Jack Morris in the World Series against the Braves when the Braves played the Twins in the 90s. I'm pretty sure. If I'm wrong about that, you can at me at a baseball podcast on Instagram.
That's
But
okay.
I mean, he had a 17-year career. I'm sure he played for a couple teams.
yeah. Let's do wins on Jack Morris. And you
Okay.
can choose the other one, PJ.
We'll do ERA. How about that? We'll just we got a different one for each.
Sliding back to the classics.
Okay, wins. I think that he had a lot of wins, but he also had a lot of losses. I think that he probably had 350 wins.
350.
They pitched
That's
a
a
lot
lot.
later in the innings. Like they pitched
lot of
longer into
wins.
games. Longer into the game.
That's fair. That's
I'm
fair.
gonna say 288.
288.
Good round number. I like that.
Okay. And
Hit
now
us,
for
PJ.
ERA,
I'll say
ERA.
311.
311.
So you think he had a lower ERA than Roy Halladay? I don't think that's true. What was Roy Halladay's? What was that one?
Are we playing higher or lower now?
No, I just like to use comparisons. I'm trying to compare here.
I guess, man. I guess I'll give it to you. It was
What was Roy Halladay?
It was 338.
Okay, I'm going higher than that. So I'm gonna say 340.
Okay.
340. 3.40.
Okay. Well, his wins was 254.
Dang.
Yeah.
Not
Not
even close.
nearly as many wins as you'd think. Losses was
No.
186.
Okay. I was thinking it was like 288 and 260 or something.
Now get this. He had 2478 strikeouts, 0 saves.
No saves. I didn't think
0.
he had any saves.
Roy Halladay had 1.
One save. One.
Uno.
That's funny.
Yeah. But anyway, his wins, yeah, you both busted. PJ went 288. Charles went 350. Bust. ERA, however, his ERA is 390. So
Dang.
Do we have another
Charles.
tie?
Charles,
Yep.
technically, Charles, yeah, you got it. So it's another tie.
It's
Do you want me to
okay.
bust out a tiebreaker real quick?
No, we don't have to. You know what? Friendly handshake, PJ. We got a tie
Friendly
today.
handshake.
Friendly handshake. That's a fun game. I like that game a lot. That's
It is
very
a-
entertaining.
It is a fun game. I have fun looking for these people, and it helps me find my player in time, which we wrap the show up with.
Did you guys know that coming up next week, they're going to be playing that Field of Dreams game on,
Yeah.
I think it's Netflix. You can watch it.
Whoa.
And it's going to be the Twins versus the Phillies. And they're actually going to be playing in Iowa, like literally where they made the
cornfield.
movie, in a
Whoa.
cornfield. Isn't that kind of cool?
Whoa. That is kind of cool.
And I thought I
Is
would come
Kevin
up
Costner
with.
going to be there? Is he at all those Field of Dream
He's
games?
been at some of them. I don't know if he's going to be. I don't know if he's announced that or not. But
He's probably
I
going to
know
be
you
hanging out
guys
in
like
Hot Springs
movies.
instead.
I got
Yeah.
some Field of Dreams movie fun facts for you today.
Ooh.
Because I thought you
okay.
would enjoy this.
Yeah.
When they were making this movie, there was a drought in Iowa, and it threatened the look of this farm. So the crew had to paint grass green to make it look green on camera.
That
They
is
painted
funny.
it. Can you
That
believe
is
that?
funny. Yeah, I can actually. I definitely
And
can.
this is one that I thought was kind of funny. There was also an emergency irrigation system to make the corn grow, and it grew so fast that Kevin Costner had to walk on a hidden elevated plank in some scenes because it didn't want
Wow.
it to look like it
Yeah.
was like crazy, you know?
Yeah, they didn't want to look like corn apparently,
Man.
you know.
And my last fun fact from Field of Dreams for those that have seen the movie or not seen the movie, maybe you're going to want to see this part. Childhood friends Ben Affleck and Matt Damon were extras in the crowd scenes at Fenway
Wow.
Park. Isn't that neat?
That is pretty neat.
Yeah,
That
you're going to
is
want to
pretty
watch that
neat.
movie again and find them so you can see that
I
they're
doubt
there.
we'll be able to find them, but it'd be really neat if we could.
Man, that's so funny. Man, there's so much going on, guys. I have so many notes over here. I don't know which direction to take us because there's
Take
so
us
much happening.
well, take us somewhere. We can't sit here.
I looked up. I like when we get to the second half of the season. I like to kind of start paying attention to certain kinds of stats that some people don't really talk about, and like some that I look at specifically are what teams have had the most RBI for the season, who's scoring lots of runs, and it's kind of interesting to see. You know, some are pretty obvious, like the Dodgers on the list, the Braves are on the list, but do you know what team has more RBI than any other right now?
No. What team?
Guardians, the Rays,
The Nationals
someone you wouldn't
or something.
expect.
Yeah, it's gonna be
The Nationals. Yeah, it's probably the Nationals.
Okay, Guardians are not on the list. Rays are not on the list. Washington, they have the most.
Their offense is good. Their pitching is just not, and their defense is not
Their
good.
defense is not good, but their offense is crazy. So I've seen a couple of their games that when they get like that slight edge and the other team's defense is just floundering the whole night, it's over.
It's just
Ended
crazy
up with
because
a
they
23
also,
to 1 game.
as we talked about with the trading deadline, they traded like one of their best pitchers.
And
That-
Luis Garcia.
And Luis Garcia, who hit a homer for the Yankees in his debut. These people make no sense, guys. I just don't get it. Like, you guys are scoring runs, yet you do that. Makes
To
no
be fair,
sense.
Foster Griffin is a free agent, so makes sense. Might as well.
He
Yeah,
is.
And
Might as
he's
well.
old. He's 31. He just had a birthday a couple days ago. Happy late birthday, Foster Griffin.
Happy birthday to
If
Foster
you're
Griffin.
listening and you're 31 years old, it's not old, okay? You're not old
It's
because
just
you're
old.
31.
It's
just
old
old in
sports.
terms of professional sports, you know?
Yeah, 31
I'm,
is young.
I'm nearing 30. I couldn't begin to play professional sports, all right? I'm not James
Well,
Vardy. It's not happening.
You could try. You could try if you wanted to.
Professional pickleball, maybe. I mean, that's the only thing that old people can get away with doing professionally, I think.
Speaking of old people, I mean, I know people when you talk about stats and stat categories, some people think certain things don't matter as much. I
Right.
still kind of buy into the ERA matters game because I think team ERA, you're giving up fewer runs than other teams. That's a good thing. So the top 5 is kind of weird because you got some obvious ones there. Who do you think has the best team ERA right now today as we record our show?
Rays.
Rays aren't even in the top 5.
Wow.
It's probably going to be someone like the Dodgers or something. I mean, something ridiculous
America's
that we hate.
hero, the Chicago White Sox.
White Sox not in the top 5.
I tried.
I'm going to tell you, the New York Yankees have the best ERA. Team
makes
ERA.
sense. That makes sense.
The weird one on this list is the Detroit Tigers are on the list. So their
Not for
pitching has
long.
not been the issue, you know?
Well, because they had someone that was a pretty good pitcher.
They
Tyler
did.
Screwball.
Yeah.
And don't forget about Casey Mize. I mean, he's nothing.
Yeah, Casey
he's
Mize.
awesome too.
And I mean, the Yankees, they have Fried and Schlittler.
Yep, and they
Like,
got
those are
Garrett
two-
Cole back.
They have Garrett Cole back. Yeah, those are phenomenal pitchers.
I don't know. It's just kind of interesting, you know, and you see when the numbers start, the numbers are close. Whenever
Yeah.
you see numbers lining up to where the standings are, sometimes it makes sense and sometimes it don't make sense. But yeah, I just think it's kind of fun to look at that. PJ, I talked to Jacob about this the other day off of our show, but did you see Kenley Jansen get mad about a bunt the other day?
I didn't see this.
I'm going to tell you about it. I'm going to tell you. Story time with me. Detroit Tigers closer, Kenley Jansen. He got mad at a bunt single laid down by Jeff McNeil. Okay. In the 9th inning, the 1st of August, it extended the inning and brought the tying run to the plate. And then Kenley Jansen, he got the save. Nothing happened after that happened. He got the other outs. He got so mad about it. The game was over. He walks toward Jeff McNeil and he's like, "What are you doing, man? What are you doing? You don't bunt in the 9th inning now like this. That's an unwritten rule. You shouldn't be doing that." And then both benches clear. The teams are storming the field. The
clash.
game is over.
I saw
That's
I
pretty
saw
good.
that the bench is
be
cleared, but I didn't
honest.
realize it was over that.
Yeah. What in the world are they doing? Kenley
That's-
Jansen, dude.
No bunting
relax.
in my house.
That's a guy who's been pitching in the big leagues for a long time, and I feel like I know a lot of unwritten rules, but like I never heard you can't bunt. I've heard you can't bunt it to end a perfect game, which I feel like is fair, but not bunting in the 9th. Like we're trying to win the game.
I mean,
Yeah,
let's be
it-
real. If there shouldn't unwritten rules like no bunting in the 9th inning,
That's stupid.
come on.
Yeah.
Come on. That's right up there with no elbows on the table. Come on.
He is the closer of the team. He's supposed to be the guy, and he's getting mad about a bunt.
You don't want
I
me to
think-
bunt. Throw a better pitch, my guy.
This is what I think happened. He knew the trading deadline was coming up. He was trying to maybe if I do some kind of stunt here and get mad about this, they'll trade me to the Dodgers or some other team. He used to be a Dodger anyway.
Maybe. That could be it. I
Or
mean, we
maybe
know
it's
that
just in my
these
group.
guys can be pretty performative
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah. Okay. I'm looking at our clock. I want to play one of the other games. What do we have prepared besides
got a
the
pickle.
game? You got a pickle.
I
Okay,
got
let's
a
do
pickle.
pickle then.
I got a
Hey,
pickle.
hey, hey.
I got a pickle. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah.
All right.
That
Jacob,
shouts
do you
out
have a
Little
player to
Rascals
start
if
with?
anyone's ever seen
It's a
that.
great.
Yeah, let's start
movie.
with Max Fried.
Max Fried.
Fried.
Lefty, I like it. Always fun to start with the lefties.
I mean, you got to do something to switch it up sometimes, and I think going with a lefty today is going to be the move.
And for fun, he has a whip of .99 right now, below 1,
Ooh.
which is kind of cool. I
That
think
is
that's
kind of
neat.
cool.
I
You got a
miss
little-
him in Atlanta.
Do you got a little double monitor action going on over there, Charles?
I don't. I just see me.
But you
Oh,
just
you have
see
a computer. You have
Two
another
computers,
computer
yeah.
over here. Yeah, I'm just
Oh,
trying to use it for
wow.
research.
Dang, son.
Yeah.
That's nice. Lucky
Yeah.
guy.
Well, when you live in a house full with other people, you just get one of their computers out and start using it for research.
Well, I mean, that's pretty fair.
Yeah.
Take advantage of those kids.
Max Fried.
Mr. Fried. Team is wrong. Division is orange. Bats
Okay.
left, throws left is incorrect. USA is correct. 32 is wrong. And starting pitcher is correct.
Was correct. Starting pitcher is correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Boom. Division's orange.
Do you know?
Well,
Did you know
then.
Max Fried's nickname? I think I know
Ma-
this.
Maximus.
Maximus. Yeah, that's his nickname.
And we
What a
said USA
creative
was
nickname.
correct.
That's right.
Okay, starting pitcher. AL East is orange, so it could be NL East or it could be another AL. Was left-handed right? Was left-handed orange?
No, left-handed was not orange either.
Okay,
it
so
wasn't right.
right-handed.
Yeah, it's right-handed.
Okay. Right-handed starting pitcher. NL
Right-handed
East.
starting pitcher. Yeah, from the NL East.
Let's just pick one. I'm going to pick one to get NL East off the table.
Yeah, get
I'm gonna
NL East
pick
off there.
Bryce Elder. Let's get Mr. Elder in the game.
Perfect.
The guy who's
I
going to
know
be starting
Jacob- oh,
game 2
PJ
of the
loves
playoffs
Bryce
for the
Elder.
Braves.
You
It
stop.
depends on the day.
Yeah,
It depends on the day.
Yeah.
depends on the day. Depends on the day. And 32 was incorrect. How old is Bryce Elder?
He was born in
27?
99. What does that make him? 27? Okay.
Wow, he's a little
He's
baby.
27. Yeah.
All right.
Just a child.
Atlanta, wrong. NL East,
Oh.
incorrect. Right, correct. USA, correct. And 27 is orange. Starting
Okay.
pitcher is correct.
Okay,
Oh.
let me try
So we need to
Logan
venture
Gilbert.
into the American League.
Logan
Logan
Gilbert. That's what I'm
Choice.
gonna go with.
Kind of a interesting looking guy, wouldn't you say?
But yeah, nah, interesting
me.
is a very kind way to put it, I think. But
yeah.
what really annoys me about him is that they put a short out that had Seattle players going around, as their little social media person was like meeting them in the tunnel and asking each one of them if they knew how to tighten the bit on a drill, a power drill, the drill bit, how to tighten and loosen it to take it out. and every single one of them that did know how to do it was like, "Oh, I'll bet money that Logan doesn't know how to do this." And he literally was like scared to touch the drill. He says, "I don't know how to use this thing. I don't even know how this
Really?
works." Yeah, it was really funny and a
That's not
little disappointing
surprising.
to me. A little disappointing. Come on, man.
You know
It's a
what,
power drill.
what Logan's nickname is,
You
Charles?
just push the button, and go "Bzzz."
What's his nickname?
Walter?
Gil. What?
Walter?
Walter? What the heck?
I don't know.
Why do they call
What a
you Walt,
weird
man?
one.
I don't
Walt.
know.
Walter.
All right. So Seattle is wrong. AL West is orange. Bats right, throws right, USA is correct. 29 is wrong, and starting pitcher is correct.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's see.
Seattle
I'll
was
see if
wrong.
I can find out.
Division was orange. And
So it's
what did we
gotta be
say? Asia's
AL
wrong too?
Central.
Okay. Charles,
AL
you're looking
Central
at
it
AL
is.
Central, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Guardians real quick. See what they
Okay.
have.
Okay.
I picked them randomly.
According
know.
according to the internet, Walter is Logan Gilbert's pitching alter ego. Logan Gilbert is nice and mild mannered and soft spoken, and Walter is imposing and emotional.
That's funny.
That honestly makes sense for how Logan Gilbert looks. So he would be like
Yeah. A little bit. He
split
looks like a
personality.
weirdo.
Yeah. You ever seen that movie Split? I'm sure Jacob. you
Yeah, I
but-
have. It's a great movie.
Who's
Yeah,
in that movie?
Really good movie. James McAvoy. Pretty good.
it is a good movie.
Pretty
I don't
good.
know if this is a good guess, guys. I'm just gonna pick someone that plays for the Guardians. You're probably gonna laugh at me because his age
Stop
probably is
saying
gonna
pick
be wrong.
someone. You need to at least
Well, I'm
pick a
picking
pitcher.
right-hander. I'm picking a
Pick a
pitcher.
right-
I'm
okay.
picking a pitcher.
Okay.
Right-handed. I'm picking a right-handed pitcher. I'm gonna go with a guy named Tanner Bybee. He's a Guardians pitcher. He's
Tanner
right-handed.
Bybee.
Yeah,
Tanner Bybee.
that's a cool name.
I guess.
Yeah, I think that's a
I
cool
guess
name.
so.
He's 6
I've
foot
also
2,
got-
205 pounds.
I've also got a guess ready to go.
Watch this be
Something
correct.
ready.
He's
Yeah.
4-11 on the season. Tanner Bybee's not having the greatest of seasons right now.
No.
4-11 with a 3.81.
I'm looking at someone right now who is 7-1 this season with a 1.58.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty
Way
good.
better than
Good.
Mr. Bybee.
That's pretty good.
All right. Tanner Bybee team is wrong. AL Central is correct. Right. USA is correct. 27 is orange, and starting pitcher is correct.
Okay. I actually zoned
Division.
out when you started reading, so I missed the very first part of that. What was the team again?
Cleveland, incorrect.
Okay, we'll go Troy Melton.
Troy Melton.
Is he a Tiger? Who is he?
He is a
Yes.
Tiger
Okay.
from old Detroit.
You know, Charles, when you said that Detroit had the number 1 ERA, I really wanted to segue, and then I was like, wait, I can't give away my
Oh.
pickle answer because Troy Melton has a 1.58 ERA. So Troy Melton is correct.
Troy
Boom.
Melton. Let's
I was
go,
surprised
Jacob.
you got there
Let's
so
go.
quickly.
I'm telling you,
Man.
dude. I don't know. I start to feel it whenever I get to
Yeah, you
digging.
do. Well, you're good at that, Jacob. You've always been good at just trying to feel it out, you know?
Okay, yeah, I guess so. You know,
I got to read this comment from our YouTube page, okay?
yeah.
It's from a guy. It's from a username, Think Make Push. Okay, they
Mm.
commented on our last episode, which is our first one we
Really?
did on video, and says, "I'm not a big baseball fan, but you guys are definitely entertaining. I learned more about time zones than I ever thought I would. Congrats on your 20 episodes. That's very nice, isn't it?"
Phenomenal. I don't even remember us talking about. Oh, right. We talked
talking
about the
about
time
GMT,
zones. And
yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
general. What is it again?
Greenwich
Greenwich Meridian time, right?
No, hold on. Just for that
pull
person.
pull that back up.
Greenwich Mean Time.
Greenwich Mean Time, and it's the line, the Greenwich line. That
Yeah.
I know where it is. I know what it's talking about, but Greenwich Mean Time.
Hey,
All right?
PJ,
If you have any tips or tricks about all this time zone stuff, feel free to reach out and give it to us at abaseballpodcast@gmail.com. Pop that little super up for us, Charles. Boom.
Yeah,
But
let me get that for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me pop
Everybody
it up
reach
for
out,
you.
reach out, reach out. It's
The
right
baseball
there.
podcast
It's
at
right down there.
gmail.com.
Or
Right
Yeah,
down
right
there at
there.
the bottom of your
Whichever-
thing.
Wherever
We're
we're
at-
pointing at, we
Yeah.
don't even know.
Yeah.
Whatever
It might
layout
be,
these videos end up being out in.
It might
Oh.
be, yeah. It might be one of those
It
directions.
might be here, there, everywhere. We don't know.
Okay, word.
Hey, PJ, you were looking at the time zones. Now I'm kind of curious. If I wanted to go see one of those teams play in Japan, what time zone would I be in? Pick me one of
They're
those teams that you used to talk about.
oh, okay.
Who are they?
I'll
I
pick
just want
my
to know. I'm just kind of
favorite
curious
team,
now.
the Nippon Ham Fighters.
Nippon
Yeah.
Ham Fighters.
Um,
Phenomenal.
let's see. When's their next game? Tomorrow at 4 a.m.
Yeah. Yeah.
So 4
That
a.m.
sounds
our
about right.
time.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense.
What are
you
they
know?
doing right now? They have a good record.
Let's see. Let's go to the Nippon Professional Baseball website.
Yeah, go look. Take a look real quick for me.
Yeah, you got.
Wow, look at this. I wish I could show you this cute little guy they got. He's just like waving. He's a little cartoon guy.
Really?
Yeah,
I
on
mean,
the website.
I think there is a screen share function somewhere in here that we
I
should
have to
play
figure
with
out how
at
to
some
work
point.
that.
Share.
Does that work?
There we go.
Let's see.
Look at that.
Look.
Look at this guy.
Oh,
Look, there
at
he
that
is.
guy.
There he is.
Giving you a
That's
little
awesome.
wink.
dude.
Give
Give
it
him
a
a
little
little
bit.
wink.
Little
I
wink
like
right
him.
there.
He's fun.
Let's look at the standings here.
Yeah,
Oh.
let's look at the standings.
See what we got
Ooh,
here.
Hanshin Tigers.
They're the Giants right there, the Yomiuri Giants. Love their logo.
I don't
They have great
see.
merch. Are the
I don't
Ham
see-
Fighters not in contention
Oh,
here?
Pacific League. Okay, we got to go to the
Pacific
other
League.
league.
Ah,
There you go. Go to that
There we go.
league.
There we go.
They're all right. They're all right. Look,
They're
no
all right?
ties. The only team with no ties. That's what you like to see.
Boom,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh yeah.
Kind of weird
Hey,
that they
now
allow
that you-
ties.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like
Still pretty
ties.
cool.
They don't.
No, we
it
know
may
you
work
hate
in
ties.
soccer, but that's about it.
I hate ties.
PJ, come back with your screen share. I wanted you to do something else for me real quick.
Okay.
So
Well, I have to click
yeah.
the screen I want to go on. So if you
Okay.
need me to.
So let me just tell you what I'm trying to get out of you right now.
Okay.
We're gonna go to see the Northwest Arkansas Naturals play a game, and I'm gonna partake in probably some hot dogs, and I don't know what else, but I don't know where they are in the standings. So I was hoping you could tell me the Northwest Arkansas Naturals AA of the Royals. Where are they in those standings? Are they good?
No.
Or are they struggling? What's happening with the Naturals?
I think we're right in the
now?
middle. I think we're in the middle.
All right,
probably
this
not
is
doing
fun,
great,
PJ. You're
but-
doing really good at this. Thank you for playing.
Okay, yeah, we're down.
Yeah. 9 games back. Now, if you don't know, in the minor leagues they do first half, second half. So if you win the division in the first half, you automatically make the playoffs in the second for the playoffs. So first half winner,
Okay.
second half winner plays in the. I think that's how it works. But
Little
Yeah, but
confusing.
the minors,
but
it's a little different in the minors because they have to be different because, they're players, as we know. They get brought up, they get sent down, they got all these things happening, and they're playing just a select number of teams, and they don't play teams from anywhere else besides these teams,
and
right?
they
It'd
play
be pretty
they play
cool
like
if they did.
6-game divisions.
Yeah,
Or 6-game series. I mean.
like the
it's just-
teams we're looking at right here, that's all the teams they play.
Yeah.
That's all of them.
I said I wasn't going to mention this guy's name, but I thought of something real quick that I need to talk and get off my chest. People talk about that guy who got traded from the Tigers to the Dodgers, about how it's just all this stuff. I'm not going to say his name, okay?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
Derek
say his
Pewball or
name.
whatever.
Yeah, here, I'll do this. for you. I'm
Richard
gonna-
Cue Ball.
Yeah, I'll say this right here. So we'll go like this. Scooble, that guy. Oh, I just said it. My bad.
Why are you
Voldemort.
even, why do you even gotta type up a thing?
Look, I was looking at this. Last night he pitched. Guess what happened? He lost.
Yep.
He did not win. Okay.
Good. The Dodgers have
Braves
lost
guy-
5 in a row.
Yes,
Winner-
they've lost 5 in a row,
Hey,
guys.
win or lose, he gets a good paycheck out of it. That's
He
all he
does.
cares about, apparently.
But you know who did pitch well last night? Grant
Vieras.
Holmes pitched well last night. He won. People want to throw him out the pasture. Yeah, he won the game. He pitched the same amount of innings as Tarek Scooble.
Gave up 0 runs.
Yeah. See, I'm just bringing that up because you just never know. You never know what will happen. Don't give up. Hold your head high. I know we started the show off salty today.
You know what?
We're allowed, but you
You're
know
right.
what? Hold your head up high, Jacob. Thank you for ripping that tape off. You're a Marlins fan.
I am.
You got this.
I am.
You
I
know,
am.
you'll learn to love those catchers they called up. You can still like Liam Hicks over here on the
Well,
Braves.
that's the thing. They didn't. I already. Whatever, man. Whatever. It's not
Jacob,
as
I want
simple
you to
as
do
learning
something.
to love the catchers they called up.
Jacob,
The thing is, we didn't call up any catchers. We already had Agustin Ramirez. We just put him at first base.
Jacob, can you
He's
do
not
me
a
a
first
favor?
base player. He doesn't even know how challenges
Hey,
work.
to be fair,
Yeah.
the Phillies got Luis Arias. So what do? They move Alec Boehm to first, Bryce Harper to right, Bryson Stott to third, and Arias to second. That seems like you're doing way too much.
Yeah,
It
that's
And then
way
does.
too
at the
much.
same time,
Way
Trey
too
Turner
much.
is second in the league in errors by a shortstop behind only CJ Abrams, who made like 5 against the Braves. And they leave him at shortstop. Like, why not put him in the outfield? He's obviously struggling.
Dude, Bryce Harper opens his mouth one time, is like, hey, I'll go back out to the outfield if you can get some players to help our team. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? What are
Thought
you
he-
doing?
I thought he went to first base because he couldn't throw anymore.
That was what
Pretty
he
much.
initially went out there. Yes,
much.
you're right, because he had
Yeah,
an
pretty much.
injury. But
So he
apparently
can
he's
throw
better
now?
now. I guess.
Apparently.
I thought he was like gonna catch it and then be like run over to Brandon Marsh and then be like, here, you throw it in.
I don't know about you, PJ, but you know what? I want the Marlins to be good. I still think
I do
they have a
too.
chance.
I
I don't care what the Phillies do. And the Mets don't even what did they do during the trading deadline? They traded away so many players. They have a whole new team suddenly, besides a couple players. But if the Phillies struggle with that and they did something dumb, I'm all about it. You did something dumb, Philadelphia. You're trying
down
a
with
little
the
experiment.
Phillies.
You're doing an experiment. This is air quotes for those who are
Down
listening.
with the Phillies.
Doing an experiment in the middle of the season for.
Well, some teams just kind of do that. I have no idea why. No idea.
Man, well, it was a fun trading deadline. It's been a fun show. What do you guys have anything you need to get off your chest before we do what we do?
No, I'm ready for us to bring in a closer.
Who's coming in from that bullpen today?
Who's
Well,
coming?
Charles, you can
I want the
see, people
world to
watching
know.
can see, I'm wearing my 2021 World Series champion
World Series
Atlanta Braves
champion
shirt. So we're going to the
Braves
closer
hat, Braves
from that
shirt.
team. We're going to
Yeah.
Will Smith.
Will Smith, the good one.
Let's
Nice.
go. Not Will Smith the catcher, Will Smith the pitcher.
Or Will Smith, the actor.
Or Will Smith, the actor.
Yeah,
This
or
one
Will
hasn't
Smith.
made any disappointing movies, but also
Man.
didn't make Hitch or Independence Day
Hancock.
or iRobot.
This guy that I picked for Lefty of the Day, he hasn't been pitching that great. I don't care. I picked him for other reasons. He is 6'10", okay? He's a tall guy. He plays for the Chicago White Sox. He's a lefty, weighing in at 240 pounds. Noah Schultz, number 22,
He's
Lefty of the day.
6'10".
That's a big dude.
That's a
Yep.
big freaking guy right there.
Big guy, big guy.
Good
Get him.
Lord.
Power forward.
But
Mhm.
yeah, slap him on any court. He's going to be fine. All right. PJ, who's your guy?
Now here's a guy. I've got someone that Charles will remember. El Duque, Orlando Hernandez.
I remember him.
4-time World Series winner.
Duque.
Mhm.
ALCS MVP. He only pitched, he had a couple of good seasons with the Yankees, then he had a couple of bad seasons. But
Right.
yeah, 23 WAR, so it kind of put all over the thing, but that's okay. He had 2 saves. So there you go, Jacob.
Yo,
Wow.
Dose. That's great. We've got 0, 1, and now 2, all mentioned on the show. Congrats to these guys. For a player in time, I have the one and only Pie Trainer.
Mm,
You guys know about Pie Trainer?
I do
Never
not.
heard of him.
Tell me about him.
So he's listed among the top 100 greatest baseball players, but that was put out in 1999. And then he pretty much didn't do a whole lot, but at the same time, he did a lot. He batted .364 in the 1925 World Series to take the Pirates to their first ever championship. And then he was also career-wise batting .320 with a 38.7 WAR. He had 58 home runs, and he had a nickname of Pie Trainer, even though his real name is Harold.
Pie Trainer. I like that
Pie
one. That's a
Trainer.
good choice.
Sometimes you just got to find these gems. He only
You
played
do,
for
you do.
looks like 17 years again.
Yeah.
Only 17 years.
Guys,
not
I know we
Nolan
started
Ryan.
out the show. We started a little salty because of the trading deadline. That's okay. We had
It's
a fun
okay.
show today. We had a really good show. Remember you can find us on social media at a baseball podcast. You can
Yeah.
email us at
a baseballpodcast@gmail.com.
join us next time. We'll be back next week with another fun-filled episode. Before we wrap up, here's a quote from a guy we mentioned last week, Ricky Henderson. If my uniform doesn't get dirty, I haven't done anything in a baseball game. Thanks for watching.
Wow.